Delivery Jazz 883. We're originally number 1 for clearance, so just checking you've not forgot about us.
Yeah, Jazz 883, working on you now.
No worries.
Actually, Jazz 883, where are you at the airport right now?
Jazz 883, we're over at the Alpha Terminal, I think it is. Or off of Taxi Line Hotel, yeah, Terminal A.
Jazz 883, I'm not seeing you on the ground here, and I don't have a flight plan on file for you either, so maybe try disconnecting and refiling the flight plan. Attention all aircraft, Newark 8, information Delta now, current winds 24012, gust 21, altimeter 3040. Charlie Hotel India 201, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Charlie Hotel 201, ready to copy, clear.
Charlie Hotel India 201, cleared to the Boston Logan Airport, Newark 5 departure, radar vectors Merit, Mike Echo Romeo India Tango, Roebuck 3 arrival, maintain 2,500, expect flight level 21010 minutes after departure, departure frequency 128.55, squawk 7745.
Charlie Hotel 201, clear to Boston, the Newark 5 departure, departure frequency 128 755, squawk 7745.
Charlie Hotel India 201, after the Newark 5 departure, radar vectors to Merit, then the Roebuck 3 arrival. Charlie Hotel India 201, confirm after the Newark 5 departure, radar vectors to Merit, then the Roebuck 3 arrival into Boston.
Charlie Hotel 201, Merit to departure, Roebuck 3 arrival for Boston.
Charlie Hotel India 201, sorry, say again?
Charlie Hotel 201, after departure, direct Mary, requested direct Roebuck 3 for Boston approach.
Radar vectors to Merit, Mike Echo Romeo India Tango, Roebuck 3 arrival.
Charlie Hotel 201, radar vectors to Mary, Roebuck 3 arrival for Boston.
Charlie Hotel India 201, the readback is correct. Contact ground point 8 for taxi. Have a good flight.
Charlie Hotel 201, contact ground 121.8, just for the agency.
Jazz 883, Newark clearance delivery. Clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Yeah, Jazz 883, sorry, we connected to some server.
Yeah, that would explain it. Jazz 883, you're cleared to the Toronto Pearson Airport, Newark 5 departure, radar vectors Gale, then as filed. Maintain 2,500, expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.55, squawk 1626.
Okay, Jazz 883, we're cleared to the Toronto Pearson Airport via the Newark 5 departure, Gale then as filed, maintain 2,500, expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure frequency 12855, squawk 1626, Jazz 883.
Jazz 883, the readback is correct. Contact ground 121.8 for taxi. For the flight.
Ground point 8 for taxi, have a good day, Jazz 883.
United 1302, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Well, you can hear the
United 1302, cleared to the Boston Logan Airport.
busyness
For correction, Newark 5 departure.
in the background
radar
there.
vectors Merit, then as
Texas
filed.
One Flyboy, what's
Maintain
going on?
2,500, expect flight level 21010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.55, squawk 7716.
I think I'm 5th or 6th in the departure queue. So I'm trying to get stuff set up here. Get my chair right. And just trying to get ahead of things. I can't imagine I'm going to get
1302, the readback is correct. Ground point 8 for taxi. Have a good flight.
any major reroutes or anything like that. We're going to Halifax, by the way. We're here in Newark. Tuesday nights in New York. We're trying to depart from Newark for the first time instead of coming into.
Newark delivery FedEx 5047.
We're supposed to get a PDC, so we'll see how that goes, and how soon that goes, and all that good stuff. But we're
FedEx
loaded.
1547, Newark clearance delivery. You can expect a PDC. You're number 5 right now.
I've got the.
Federal expect PDC with number 5, FedEx 5047.
Got everything aligned, and yeah, just needing to get officially approved here.
November 583, Mike Golf, clearance available. Advisor, ready to copy.
Ready to copy for November 583, Mike Golf.
3 Mike Golf, cleared to Martha's Vineyard Airport, Newark 5 departure, radar vectors Bays, then is filed. Maintain 2,500, expect 17,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.55, squawk 6760.
November 583, Mike Golf is clear to Martha's Vineyard Airport.
Not sure where everybody's going. Probably up here to Boston. We're hoping to have some ATC by the time we get to where we're going, but this little event
3 Mike Golf, no problem. Bravo, Alpha,
is
Yankee,
sort of
Yankee,
becoming
Sierra,
like a destination event. 49 arrivals, 55 departures. That's pretty busy
and
for a
Mike
Tuesday.
Golf, yeah, readback is correct. Contact ground point 8 for taxi.
Over to ground, 3 Mike Golf, thanks.
We'll let this guy do his thing. He's doing a nice job. He's moving through it pretty well. You know how it is, but this is going to be our route. And yeah, we'll go ahead and just kind of step through things here. Don't know the departure yet that we're going to get. I never quite know which one to pick, if it's going to be the Newark departure. So there's a couple of Liberty, I believe, takes us up that way. Yep, we can curl around, or the Newark 5. And so I never know between the two of those which one to pick. So I always just kind of leave it up to the controllers, because both of these work for 22 right. And honestly, I'm not sure the difference in the two. I haven't looked that closely, but we will see. I'm kind of thinking we'll probably get the Newark 5, which is basically we're going to depart here on a 220 heading, and then we will get assigned. We're heading up here to Merritt, so yeah, turn us on they could turn us on the LaGuardia Radial 055, but I think for the most part, climbing left-hand turn to 190 until we're 2.3.
Southwest 2133, looking to pick up IFR
2,500, and
Southwest
then
2133, Newark clearance delivery. Hello, expect PDC.
climbing right-hand turn.
Expect PDC, Southwest 2133.
So there it is. There's the basic idea. 190, then 220, and then we'll be turned around. I don't remember. Seems like they take us right straight over the top of LaGuardia here. They may take us down. You know what? One time they took us clear down and around Kennedy. Clear, and I mean clear down and around.
Whoever was just transmitting, that was all static.
But we'll see. We'll play it by ear. TFB, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope your week is off to a good start. We we're off
Delta
and running.
313, Newark clearance delivery. Hello, expect PDC.
Copy that.
We're getting really close to the end of our semester, and so our kids are pretty squirrely, and the teachers are even worse. Frontier Flight 816 is us. Oh my goodness, cost index of 6. Yeah. Altitude of what? 17,000. Holy cow. Something's not right. That's not going to work. And delivery, Frontier Flight 816, a question.
Yeah, Frontier Flight 816. I was just about to ask you. You want to go? You want to go 170 all the way over to what is that? Newfoundland?
We're going up to Halifax. I just realized that. I have no idea why that's in there. We'll request 370.
Yep. All right. I can give you 370. You can expect a PDC in just a couple seconds here.
Sorry about that. Thanks. And I'm not doing a cost index of 6 either. We need to actually get there at some point here. So that's probably going to screw us up though a little bit with our flight planning here. Our flex temp and all that good stuff is going to be 22 right. Let's calculate. See if it'll give it to us here. That might really screw us up. It'll be close enough. It'll be close enough. 32, 35, 35, flaps 1, no trim, and 68. All right. There's our PDC. Cruise. Whoops, that's not where the temp goes, though. Shoot. The temperature is going to go into... It's going to be a negative 43 today. That's our temp at 370. All right. Much better. Much better. Wind. Wind, wind. Let's do a little wind request. And we'll take a look at the ACARs here. Yeah, so we're out here. Merit, Victor 9er, and then as filed, basically. So, yeah, we basically have got, it'll be the Newark 5 departure. Nick Gressla. Hello, Nick. Great to see you, sir. Let's go init B here, and let's put stuff in as we have it. As well, you're flying down from Boston, huh? Heck yeah, I'll wing wave at you as I'm flying by. It's busy around these parts. All right, zero fuel weight. What do we have here? Zero fuel weight is 122.7. And our CG was 28.5. My sim is so stuttery right now that I am a little worried. I truly am. We're going to do a block fuel of 13.8. All right, that looks good. Wind data uplink, perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
All right. Anyone else on this frequency waiting for a PDC or a clearance right now?
We'll take care of our arrival into Halifax as we're going. You're doing you're gonna do Transcon Newark to LA. When's that? Is that coming up, or are you just doing it on your own? I'm flying out. Yep, flying up to Halifax. All right. Let's get our speeds set here. We said, shoot, I already forgot. 50, 32, 35, 168. 32, 35, 168. Flaps 1. And no trim, up 0. Or down 0, I guess, is what they want. Flex temp is there. Sweet. All right, that'll work. That'll work. Let's just step through and make sure everything is copacetic. As you just never know right now. So we're going to go up to Merritt. Then, sorry, Yaller, we're on the Victor 99 at this point in time. That's Hartford, Lobster, Alex. A little bit of a discontinuity here. And then into Halifax. Yeah, there's not much to this. Not much to this flight route. Like I say, as we get going, we'll do the arrival and all that good stuff. We're expecting the Fundy 5, which we'll get plugged in as we get going. I just kind of want to get started here since we've got about a 2-hour flight. Epstein is here. Hey, how's it going? Oh, so Nick, you're just doing that on your own? That'd be good though. New York to LA. What is that? That's depending on your aircraft, I guess. A 4-hour, 4.5-hour, 5-hour flight. TFB had some terrible stutters the other day. Switched out, it was okay. Switched back, it was okay. Oh, weird. I did load up a different aircraft before I loaded this one up, so I'm a little like, that's horrible. That is a slideshow, and when I go outside, it's just as bad. Yeah, fingers crossed. We'll see. And this airport, it kind of taxes my system anyway. So if we can get clear of this airport, I think we'll be okay. A blocked 443. Oh, that'll be fun. Are you doing that tonight then, Nick, or are you going to do that later on? Mike, I love that Jeffrey Becker waving emote. That's so awesome. All right, let's see here. Ah, very cool. Well, enjoy, man. That'll be a fun late night flight. And, yeah, should be a lot of fun here. 2,500. Oops, I got to set this to features. Runway heading. Then we turn 190 as soon as we go, and then we go to 220. Gonna do the return one tomorrow. Sweet. Mike, I can't agree more. Who doesn't love a cheerful wave from our main man, Jeffrey B? How about this altimeter here? 3040. That is one high pressure situation. High pressure. That's one of my favorite YouTube channels, by the way, High Pressure Aviation. They do a really good job. They do their flights, and they have all these subtitles, and they point at things, and they point like point stuff out that you're not, that like it's not animated or narrated, and it's pretty cool. Like when the pilot reaches up to adjust something, it shows setting speed to flaps once or whatever, you know what I mean? It's pretty cool. High Pressure Aviation. I love those guys. Okay, fuel is set. Flaps need to be, I need to actually get some APU power going here. Master switch. Let's go see if there's any faults. Hey, JPC. Hello. Hello, hello. Now, this is a plane worth watching. I thought you might agree. Let's get this 3040. Actually, let's do this first. Let's get this going. How are you, Mr. Sanante? Nice to see you. Whereabouts in the world are you? Did you make it back to the States yet, or are you still down there cooped up in that horrible, horrible beachside property that I saw you in the other day? 3040. I could have swore I had this synced up. I'm doing okay. Yeah, doing okay. Enjoying life. Getting close to holiday break. And the kids are getting close to having all their testing done. Next week is a short week with finals week, basically. So I got to make it through kind of next Monday, basically, and pretty well done. Done and done. APU is available. All right, bleed coming on. I believe the junior first officer is ready. Yes, I got his list. I got his list. He wants a remote controlled police car. So I'm on the hunt for something just right. You know what I mean? I've been told by his mom, though, we're not allowed to get noisy presents this year, so I may have to find one without the siren. Or I might just send him one with the siren and say, what the heck. All right. Flex temp set, trim set, V-speed set, altimeter, altitude set. Fuel pumps can come on. It's about time for us to push. We are not pushing. Sorry, watch your ears. We are not pushing onto an active taxiway, so we can just go back. And our PDC didn't say anything about contact me for push. Squawk 7744, we can put that in. 7744. Turn that to on. This to TARA. And you know what? I need some intake. Guy can never have too much intake. Oh, that's so... I'm so nervous about my frames right here. M. Stein, your in-laws do not honor any rules about noisy toys, so I don't see why you have to either. I'm the grandpa, man. I shouldn't have to. Nick Gresla, I have kids. I have... I'm talking about my my students. I'm a math teacher, and so we've got just a few days left, and so my own kids are growing and out of the house, and so I'm looking forward to having my grandkids back in, and that's kind of where I'm at. All right, let's get this turned down so I can actually see it a little bit. A little too bright. There we go. Let's see what's going on. And, all right, now I can go flaps. And no trim today, so, come on, get over. My goodness, this is not good, you guys. Trim is 0. Holy cow. If I was smart, I would exit out, come back in, and try it again. But I've already committed this far, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to. So, pushback is close. We're going to go ahead and connect the tug here. And you'll see him kind of moving in. You can see the little exhaust port going there, and we'll be ready. We'll be ready to rock and roll. We're going to go ignition start. We are going to, I think that I have parking brake is all. Yeah, gotcha. Watch your ears again. I'm gonna hop outside. I think all the shocks and stuff are removed. They are indeed. And so, yeah, let's get the brakes off and let's get this pushback started. I'm just going to go straight back, get myself out of the way. We're going to get number 1 turning first. I just want to get back far enough that I can turn around. I don't need to get crazy here. Nobody over there. Spooling up nicely. I think that's probably far enough. Let's stop. Let's set the brakes. And we'll disconnect the tug. Let him get on his merry way. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Let it stabilize. And then we'll be ready for number 2 here.
Thanks for subscribing.
Oh, what the? Oh, hey, M. Stein, thank you. Thank you so much for the gift ascription to Nick Gressla. Nick, boy, oh boy, do you have access to sounds? You can help us cyberbully people now when people say things like with you and in the box and all that fun stuff. But thank you so much. That's really nice of you. All right, delivery. So I just needed to contact ground 0.8 when it's time to push. So let's get that down here, set and ready to go. Ground is 2180. All right. I love how worn out these knobs are. That's just a great look. All right, ground 0.8, and then tower is going to be next on 1830. So let's spin that guy in. And that'll be ready. And then departure is on 2855. So we'll be ready for that as well here. All right, good deal. Good deal. Do I have 2 engines? Yes, I do. 2 good engines available. And we can turn the AP bleed off and the master switch coming off as well here. Boy, now the other thing that's been a little bit strange about this is my
American 152, continue taxi.
My interior sounds
American 152.
are really
Charlie Hotel India 201, contact tower 118.3, have a safe flight.
really quiet. I
I
don't know why. But yeah, I don't like. It's really strange. I don't know. That's a little bit better, I think.
Contact tower 118.3, have a safe flight.
They need to add an AP
1830,
disconnect
83.
sound effect. They do have that though.
52, do you want us to give way to this jet here?
Okay, I'm going to call for taxi so I'm not in the way.
United 652, looks like he's holding for you. Go ahead, continue taxi.
Or continue taxi United 652.
Tower Frontier Flight 816. I just pushed back Charlie Terminal ready for taxi.
Frontier Flight 816, runway 2 right at Whiskey, taxi via Bravo Uniform Whiskey.
22 right at Whiskey. We'll go Bravo Uniform Whiskey. Frontier Flight 816. All right, so that's just a right-hand turn
contact tower 118.3, have a safe
on
flight.
Uniform.
Over to tower.
A right-hand turn
152, Mary
on
Chrysler.
Whiskey. We'll be ready to go
Chrysler to
here.
you too.
What did he say? Mary, what? What did I miss there?
Newark ground, United 1577, checking in with Delta, ready for taxi.
Hey, there's our friend Dane Flats.
United 1577, runway 2 right at Whiskey, taxi via Romeo Mike Whiskey.
Romeo Mike Whiskey, runway 22 right, United 1577.
See if I can get all the way over here to Bravo. Okay, there is actually somebody's right there. There's a dude in my way.
United 188, stand by. Break Southwest 2133, hold short of Echo.
Hold short of Echo, Southwest 2133.
Okay.
United 188, heavy runway 2 right at Whiskey, taxi via. Let's do Romeo Lima Whiskey.
Romeo Lima Whiskey for United 188.
I'm kind of cutting the corner here. I hope I'm not racing this guy.
2827, just
But he's kind of in the middle of Bravo right there.
2827, Newark ground, safe parking.
We're kind of angling our way over to Uniform. Hey, Iowa Scotsman, how's it going?
2827, taxi tramp via Alpha, have a good night.
Taxi via Alpha, thank you, American 2827.
Okay, here we go. We're coming up on Uniform. And then we're going to go left onto Whiskey. Is that guy? Yeah, we're good. We're good. How's our outside view? Pretty stuttery. Pretty stuttery. All the way around. We're just kind of a little bit of a legginess.
Newark ground, Delta 313, ready for push and start.
All right, is this
Delta 313, Newark ground, push and start your discretion. Device ready
this
for
is
taxi.
Uniform. I need. Wait a second.
Southwest 2133, continue taxi.
This is Whiskey right
taxi,
here.
Southwest 2133.
That's the runway. I don't want to be on the runway.
United 1577, give way to fellow company coming right.
Giving way to the company traffic, United 1577.
Are we getting in Dane Flats way? With any luck, we are. Yeah. All right, we're on Whiskey now. Oh, guys, I apologize for how stuttery this is. Oh my goodness gracious! Something must have got.
152, contact tower 118.3.
Something must have got turned up in my graphics settings that I didn't know about. Iowa Scotsman, you're still alive. That a baby. That is a good thing.
Newark Ground United 985, looking to push off of Charlie 109, and ADIS is on board.
United 985, Newark Ground, push and start your discretion, advise ready for taxi.
Will advise for United 985, thank you.
Frontier Flight 816, hold short of taxiway Sierra.
Hold short Sierra, Frontier Flight 816. Here comes Sierra. All right.
Hello, Sam.
Mr. Downwind Sim, hello, my friend.
1555, hello, we are crossing.
All right, let's just double check we have everything.
We would like to tag.
We need engine mode switch, didn't go
Delta
back there.
1559, Newark Ground, taxi tramp via Alpha, have a
APU's
good night.
off, ground spoilers need to be armed.
Tramp via Alpha.
Flaps are set. Rudder trim is set. Pitch trim is set. Anti-icing not needed. Taxi checklist. Taxi lights are not on. Runway turnoff lights were not on. Yeah, buddy. Auto brakes need to be set to max. I'm so freaked out about my frames.
Pull up. 3.
Let's hope not. Let's hope that doesn't. Let's hope that's the only time we hear that is when
Southwest 2133, you can
the
hold short
junior
of
first
taxiway Lima
officer
for now.
is trolling us.
We'll hold short of Lima, Southwest 2133.
I'm glad those are working. I didn't look. Is the chat working tonight still, or is it not working? Yeah, that comes in and out. Hey, it's working. All right. Again, the key to fixing that, if you have that problem, what I've found the key is to not do anything and hope it works the next time you turn it on. And that's kind of what happens. Chat text sounds, everything. Hey, you can't beat that. Now, if I could only get some good frame rates. What can I do? What do I have running in the background? You know what I have running in the background that might help? Volanta. What if I need to turn Volanta off? Well, we'll see how shaky it is getting out of here. And if we continue to struggle, we'll start turning stuff off little by little. And even though it's maybe a little early, we'll go ahead and make our little calls here. All call. And we can come down here and do our little config and see how close we are. Predictive wind shear. Yeah, I always forget about this. This stuff doesn't work, so I never really like. I know you're supposed to have it turned on and everything, but it just doesn't work, so I always forget it. You took out Cincinnati. Was just too heavy on your system. Oh man. Yeah, it's a bear of a scenery for sure. But yeah, no, I'm with you, Downwind Sim. I'm with you. It's nice to have, and as big of scenery snobs as you and I have gotten, like we like our handcrafted airports, but we're also learning that there's a way to do that without.
Delta
You don't have to.
313, Newark Ground, runway 2 right at Whiskey, taxi via Bravo, Romeo Whiskey.
You can optimize. Reminds me of a Jimmy Buffett song. Somebody coming in.
United 188, holding short of Sierra behind the Frontier.
Yep, so
188, Roger.
one to go. 2, 3, or maybe 4. There's some guys behind us. There's a guy coming here. Oh, a couple guys.
Southwest 2133, affirmative.
Yeah, this is as busy as I've seen Newark on a Tuesday night. I know that this is getting to become more and more of a popular event, but this is kind of crazy. 50 in and 50 out. Yes, optimization. It is a thing. It is a thing. Well, I'm not going to open up my Twitch to see if Dane Flats is streaming, but my guess is that he is. But I'm trying to salvage what few frames I have, and yeah, we will see. What we got going up here, like a little bridge action. Oh, nice, very nice. Very nice. The New York skyline in the background there. This is nice. This is...
Attention all aircraft, be advised we have a shift change in progress on departure.
Oh, and there is something else. How do I turn this off? Can anybody tell me? I'm going to open this up and see if there's a... That's partly why my frames are so crappy.
85, ready for taxi.
I'm not going to obviously download the graphics driver, but
United 985,
if it's
runway
running in the
2
background
Whiskey,
trying to...
taxi via Bravo.
That's frustrating.
Uniform Whiskey.
Bravo, Uniform Whiskey.
Let me see if I can open it up.
85. Thank you.
I might regret doing this. I know I'm a couple of updates behind, but I can't imagine it's making that big of a difference. I bet I'm really going to regret this. Now it's open somewhere and I have no idea. Okay. Oh, he's right behind me? Tell him Uncle Melvin says hello. Oh, now it's gonna install something. Oh my goodness, what did I do? What have I done? What have I done, you guys?
Yep, Southwest 2133, continue taxi.
All right, continue taxi Southwest.
This is not gonna go well. Pentagon, hello, Skull. I'm doing some throat coat tea tonight. Throat is
Southwest 21
really sore for some reason.
Mike.
Updating. So this is just updating the installer. Oh my gosh. It actually is very tasty. It's like a green tea, but it's got like honey and it's really good. It's what I take. Might not be a green tea, but it's kind of a traditional medicines deal, you know. It's really good. And
16, continue taxi, hold short of taxiway Golf.
Continue and hold short Golf, front to flight 816. Whoa. I'm sorry. Yeah, Frontier Flight 816. Well, we're on Whiskey right now. I guess I'm not seeing where Gulf is at.
Right now you're holding it short of Sierra. Golf's going to be the next taxiway to your left.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much, Frontier Flight 816. It shows Quebec on my chart, so... Alright. So we'll just go up to the next one. What's it show here? Yeah, Quebec. Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to minimize you, dude. I'm going to minimize you, and we're just going to hope for the best. I guess, what the heck? It can't get any worse, right? But maybe that updater has been running in the background and is one of the reasons for my stutters, you guys. Possibly. All right.
Newark ground, FedEx 5047, short Alpha 12, ready for taxi.
But in the meantime, I'm also going to be
FedEx
looking to see
squawk 2270.
if there is a way that I can disable the
Ready 2270.
check for drivers every 3 minutes when I don't want you to.
Frontier Flight 816, you'll give way to the American off at your 2 o'clock, then contact Tower 118.3. Have a safe flight.
I would give way to the American and then over to Tower, Frontier Flight 816. Alright. Yeah, Nick, no doubt about that. So...
United 985, you'll hold short of taxiway Sierra.
It's one of those deals, too, where I went into every place that I know where you disable those notifications and all that, and then I think it's
We're
Like,
squawking 2270.
I've
for
noticed
FedEx
that there's now
647.
an option. Well, not an option, a
FedEx 5047,
notification
runway 22 right at Whiskey, taxi via Bravo, Romeo, Whiskey.
that says like there are certain things that are
22 right at
hidden
Whiskey via
from
Bravo,
you,
Romeo, Whiskey
and I'm like,
for, FedEx
how is that a thing? Like, I'm the owner of this computer. Like, why is Windows hiding things from me? I don't like that. So I need to dig in a little more deeply, and we will see. All right, come on, American. I'm waiting for you, bro. Tim Dog, hey, you flew the 7-8 from O'Hare to Newark earlier. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I hope I haven't missed anybody. If I have, I apologize, but welcome. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday nights in New York. And we're heading, for the first time, we're heading out of Newark and trying to make our way up north to Halifax. Currently, well, at least a few minutes ago, we had control all the way through the Boston airspace. We didn't have any Moncton Center, but we did have a Halifax terminal. I think that's what they call their approach controllers up there. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of control on the tail end as well. If not, we can make our way in. No big deal. And ground, Frontier Flight 816. Did you say that American's going to go in front of us here?
Frontier Flight 816, affirmative.
Okay. Well, anytime now, dude. We got us a standoff. Apparently he's not getting the word. There he goes. All right. We're going to tower, and then I'm also going to dial up departure on 2855.
Jazz 883, contact departure 119.2. Have a good night.
Departure 119.2, Jazz 832.
Oh, hey, hello. There we go. That's
American
departure.
152, wind 23013, runway 22 right at Whiskey, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 22 right, American 152.
Frontier Flight 816.
Go ahead, Frontier Flight 816.
Frontier Flight 816, runway 22 right at Whiskey, line up away.
22 right at Whiskey, line up and wait. Frontier Flight 816.
Clipper 1169, welcome to Newark, exit right when able.
Alright, we'll go.
All right, final is clear.
1471 with you at 2800.
American 14.
There goes the departure. That Southwest looks pretty cool sitting there with the sun glinting off of him. I like it.
22 left, clear to land, American 1471.
Clipper 1169, hold short runway 22 right at Echo for departing traffic.
Hold short 22 right at Echo, Clipper 1169.
Okay. Lined up.
2133 near tower.
Lined up and ready to go here. All right.
152, contact near departure 119.2.
Over to departure, American 152.
I'm going to pull up the Newark 5 departure here. And again, we're going to be 190 initially.
Frontier Flight 18,
Nope.
runway, correction, wind 23013, runway 22 right at Whiskey, clear for takeoff.
22 right at Whiskey, clear for takeoff. Frontier Flight 816. All right.
Newark Tower, United 188.
We're supposed to get radar vectors. All right, so we're going to climb up to 3,000 actually on this departure. So hang on for a second here.
United
All right.
188 Newark Tower.
We're ready.
Hold short runway 22 right at Whiskey.
Hold short at Whiskey for to right, United 188 heavy.
I I went too far. I went to Toga.
United 1.
Oh well, that'll work.
Ready with Whiskey Longway.
Line up runway to the right, United 188 heavy.
Sonate's buying the fuel anyway. There's V1. And a rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. And a little stuttery.
Newark Tower.
Not horrible.
41, ILS 22 left.
United 41, Newark Tower, wind 230, 13.
Right into the sun. I've adjusted the time perfectly.
Runway 22 left, right out of 1041.
Frontier Flight 816, contact New York departure 119.2. Have a great night.
1920. Frontier Flight 816, we'll see you. That's different, dang it.
United 188.
1920, dang it. Hate it when they do that.
Clear for takeoff, runway to the right, United 188.
1920. I know I'm probably getting yelled at for pulling the power back. I think I'll just do that. Yep.
United 1577, runway 22 right at Whiskey Longway.
Yeah. Flaps need to come up. Oh, those late frequency changes are killers. There we go. All right.
American 152, continue the right turn right heading 040. You can contact New York departure 128.12. Good night.
All right, there we go.
040 and then to New York departure, American 152. Good night.
Departure Hello, Frontier Flight 816 at 3000.
Frontier 816, New York departure. Good evening. Turn right heading of 360, climb maintain 6000. You ready to contact?
Right turn 360 and up to 6000. Frontier Flight 816. All right, we can do that.
And New York departure, American 152. Could you please say again frequency?
American 152, it's New York departure 128.12, 2812.
2812, American 152.
360 and 6000. Yeah, my click spots are killing me here. All right, airplane, you got to go do what you do. 6000.
New York departure, United 188 heavy, climbing 1,800 to 2,500.
United 188 heavy, New York departure, ready to contact. Hello, you clear direct Elvic, climb maintain 6000.
Steve.
Direct outlet, climb maintain 6,000, United 188.
Hello, sir. Nice to see you, my friend. Climbing out of Newark. Follow the nav on this one. Yeah, A firm. Oh, that's nice, though, isn't it?
Frontier Flight 816, turn right heading 040.
Right turn 040, Frontier Flight 816. But first, let me take a selfie. 040. Sonante hates it when I do that.
9188 heavy, go ahead.
Request higher speed below 10 and United 188.
9188, high speed's approved. Just maintain 6,000 for now. We'll get you higher momentarily.
All right, there we go.
Maintain 6,000 for now and high speed approved for United 188.
I said 360.
Flight 816, contact New York departure 128.12 once you're next to the Newark airport.
128.2. Say that frequency again, sorry.
128.12, 2812.
2812, Frontier Flight 816. 28, gosh, Doc.
United 188 heavy, contact now New York departure now. 12.
Oh, these click spots are killing me tonight.
125.32, 2532.
12532, United 188 heavy, thank you.
Come on, baby, come on. Uh-oh, we're frozen. Oh, my gosh. We are frozen in time. Son of a gun. It is written in the official A320s. There we go. All right, 28. Holy cow. All right, sorry about that. And New York, hello. Frontier Flight 816 at 6,000.
Frontier Flight 816, New York departure. Hello to you, flighting 120. Climb maintain at 10,000.
120 up to 10,000. Frontier Flight 816.
American 152, turn left direct Merritt.
Oh,
American
these
152.
these
American
pauses.
152 for higher contact New York Center.
What
125.32.
am I doing here? Why is this
125.32, American
happening?
152.
All right, there we go. We'll make it, guys. We'll make it. It's a miracle. Blowtorch time, TFB. Yeah, I tell you what, I've had some.
Direct Merit.
Direct Merit, Frontier Flight 816. I've had some long, like minute plus pauses, and I don't know why. I'm starting to think it's because of frickin' G-Force driver updater is working in the background. Oh, this is going to be pretty, flying over to New York. Oh, we got the Statue of Liberty back there. That's really nice.
New York Center,
that's very nice, very nice. That's very nice. And this is partly why the stutters are so bad.
Victor, you actually found it. Squawk 4255, please.
That's nice.
4255.
That's nice. My buildings don't look like potatoes, so
Climb maintain 10,000.
up to 10,000, 816. Oh man, it didn't climb. Dang it, what the heck? Oh, you rascal. Alright, I was given 12, but we'll take 10.
And for Tier Flight at 16, contact New York Center 125.32.
2530, we'll see it.
National Aircraft, sounds like pretty much all of New York Center to include this approach frequency closing at 0200 Zulu.
And 152, contact Boston Center 1347.
1347, American 152.
New York, Low Frontier Flight 816, 7,200, climbing 10,000. 20 for a ticket, 200 for a checked bag.
Center, good evening, proceed direct to Merit and climb and maintain 12,000.
Direct to Merit and 12,000, Frontier Flight 816. That is crazy, dude. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Holy cow. 100 to use the toilet. Wow, wow, wow. What kind of a scam are they trying? Like, who do they think they're fooling? So I guess you just, like, you just slam everything into your duffel bag and, good Lord. So if you have more than one bag to check, is it 200 a bag? Man, what a racket that is. All right, off, strobes, beacon, yeah, all that stuff. I didn't have anything turned on as far as lights. Here's another sim pause. This is becoming
departure, United
interesting.
1577, 10,000 checking in.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
Yeah,
Smitty Papa, hello.
Center, squawk 4065.
220
please.
for a flight's not bad, but I bet there are all kinds of other fees. Yeah. Come on, dude. Are we in? Oh, we're back. Good. Ooh, boy. We're back.
$4065 in the box, United 1577.
Oop, somebody give it to me. Somebody give it to me. Somebody give it to me.
Climb and maintain 16,000.
Direct Neon 16,000, United
We can cyberbully Dane Flats. Come on. It's there. Come on. Downwind Sim, you know you want it.
Frontier Flight 816, climb and maintain 17,000.
17,000, Frontier Flight 816. You were too slow, my friend. All right, we're gonna. Can I give that to the? You're chirping at me.
Flight 816, contact Boston Center now 134.7. Have a good night.
3470. Thanks for the ATC. We'll see you. 3470. Sounds like we're getting out of here just the right time.
77, contact New York Center 132.17.
All right, I'm definitely going to have to take a look at my settings.
132.17, United 1577. Good night.
Going to have to take a look at our graphics settings, see what's been turned up, and yeah, what's going on with these stutters here. 3470. All right, we're over to Boston.
5 Foxtrot Romeo, call New York.
We're getting closer.
128.12.
Pew pew pew. That was one of our favorite ones we made.
Walker 2267, descend via the J Fund 2 arrival, runway 22 left. Boston's altimeter is 3034.
Descend via the J Fund 2 for 22 left, 3034, Walker 2267.
W1735, descend via the Roebuck tree arrival, runway 22 left. Boston altimeter 3034.
Maybe there's a reason my sim brief only gave me 17,000. You just taking me forever to climb out of here.
201, descend via the Roebuck tree arrival, runway 22 left to Boston, altimeter is 3034.
Charlie Hotel, this is all descend via the Roebuck tree arrival, runway 22 left.
Oh, should check in. Boston, hello, Frontier Flight 816, 16,000, climbing 17,000.
Frontier Flight 816, Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 370.
370, Frontier Flight 816. All right, finally getting our climb, our cruise altitude, and I can give you some outside views. Let's start here, though. Let's go back and check on our friend Downwind Sim and see how he's doing back there in his $20 ticket. $20 seat, I should say. Maybe his suitcase is up riding first class. Maybe that's why it's $200.
Boston Center, TV3 Mike Golf. Let me get the winds active.
November 3 Mike Golf, call Boston on 133.0. They'll be able to help you out.
Roger, 133.0, TV3 Mike Golf.
Walker 22. Disregard.
Boston Center, Delta 1185, flight level 370.
I would check on that, Downwind Sim. If you walk back and you notice a suitcase strapped into first class, you might check and see if that's got your tag.
Right for ILS 1.
Maybe you could give him your bag, that is, the $20 seat, and you could take his first class seat. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Okay, if you want the ILS 1, that's fine. Walker 3242 heavy, just fly heading 190.
Now the question is this. Do I have the ability to not have these stupid updates
Walker 802 to center, maintain 6,000. The Stewart altimeter is 3035.
without giving away everything in my life here? Yeah, I know I'm a little behind. 3080, yep, that's me. I-9, that's me.
Center, good evening, Delta 1185,
32-ish, not quite, I guess. So, yep, that's me. That's me. Render resolution, image scaling, all this stuff here. I'm going to have to go watch. Q8 Pilot puts a new one of these out about every 2 weeks about what I do to my graphics drivers to optimize my game. I need to go in and tweak it again, because you do it and it works good for a while, and then somebody else comes in and messes with World Update 23 or whatever. All right, I'm not
3940 contact Toronto Center 125.7.
seeing a way to
125.
disable those notifications. We'll keep messing with it.
Boston Center, Roger.
When we're done, we'll update,
Boston
maybe.
Center, squawk 7326.
We'll see.
7326.
Attention aircraft, all mail information, Fox.
All right. Oh, I need to.
3029.
We need to go to standard.
1735, contact Boston approach 133.0. Good night.
At standard. And actually, I want to do this.
1735, contact Boston approach 133.0.
Settings. So I've done this. This is, I know a little bit of like a little immersion.
And Walker 3240, understand you want vectors ILS runway 1 approach into Albany, is that correct?
Affirmative.
But maybe a little bit of an immersion killer. But one thing I've noticed that I really like
descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival runway 22 left of Boston altimeter 3034.
Descend via Roebuck 3 arrival 22 left American 152.
Yeah, I want to link my barrows. That little thing has helped a lot, because to slide back and forth and make sure that both of them are on the same one, like sometimes it takes critical seconds, like when you're on approach. And so I guess I reason that
maintain 3000.
Since I don't have a first officer, let's turn the cabin lights off, that I should be able to sync my altimeters. I think that's it, right?
Walker 802 New York approach is offline. Change to advisory.
This is kind of cool, though, that you can go back and forth. That's pretty awesome. All right, that'll work. That'll work. Screen user problems. That's right, yeah.
Charlie Hotel India 201, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good night.
Contact Boston approach on 123.0. Charlie Hotel, that's your right. Thanks for the AT6 on it.
Man, this thing is nice. I've been doing some number crunching here for my streams, trying to tabulate. I'm a numbers man at heart, as you guys know, but trying to tabulate like what I've flown this past year, what I've streamed, not what I've flown, because that's too hard to keep track, but what I've put on stream, and the results are kind of interesting as far as what I've been in, and I'm going to share at the end of the year, to be kind of my end of the year
180, proceed direct
by the numbers type of thing. I think you guys will enjoy it. I have 2 years to compare now, because I started keeping a little closer data last year.
Delta 180 Bradley altimeter is 3035. Just verify I've got that set.
And so I have 2 things to compare to. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. Cat lady. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Walker 2267, contact Boston approach 133.0. Good night.
33.0. Good night, Walker 2267.
Downwind sim, I may or may not have
Boston Center,
done
southwest
something.
2133. We are 9 miles southwest of Merritt.
May or may not have done something here.
Southwest 2133, Boston Center, Roger. Climb maintain level 210.
May or may not have done something here.
Boston Center, Cessna, November 254 Sierra Romeo, 4,500 feet, 4,500 feet.
254 Sierra Romeo, Boston Center, primary altimeter 303.
Downwind Sim did not buy anything on the Thranda sale. I did not either. I did not. The only thing that I want from Thranda, I own already. Like, I want the PC6 updated. Oh, man, sorry. I want the PC6 updated. But I'm happy right now. The Beaver's working, and I'm loving life. Everything else is just gravy. The Kodiak's working, which is another fun one. But, yeah. I left it alone myself. It's a shame about the Islander. The Nimbus Islander didn't work for me when I fired it up the other day. But I don't like the Islander well enough to spend another $30 on it, or whatever it is on sale. So, oh, you got a friend that spent many years working on the C-17 sim at Boeing. Nice. He knows it forward and back.
American 152,
so,
contact Boston approach 133.0.
123.0, American 152.
This aircraft came up just kind of in passing on the Continuum stream, actually last night when I was farting around. I was flying in the there was a Boston.
United 83 across Hannah at maintain level 240.
We're going to repeat that for United 83?
United 83 across Hannah at maintain level 240.
Cross Hannah at maintain 240, United 83.
There was a Boston event. I was flying around, flying some GA stuff around, and watching Conti at the same time. And somehow the C-17 came up, and he's like, "Oh man, I love that plane." He said, "I'd love a good one in the sim," and I said, "Me too." And he said, "Well, there is one that's in development. That's at the point where you can fly it and enjoy it. It's nothing crazy." But so I went ahead and he shared the link, and I grabbed it, and yeah, it's I've had it in the air once, so I've got the engine started, and it's okay. I mean, but it's another one of those little projects that'd be kind of fun to watch. You know, it's a work in progress, no question about that. But it is a really interesting airplane. No flare. Yeah, you just put it down. Yeah, there's no flare in that thing. That's what I hear. The blown flaps on that plane. Yeah, oh, holy moly. Yeah. Well, it'd be kind of fun to pick his brain. Like, I joined the Discord group, and
Walker 3242 Happy, you are
like I said, I'm just
heading 040, maintain 2,500 until established on the localizer crude ILS runway 1 approach.
I'm definitely not somebody who knows anything about the plane.
3242 Heavy, turn left heading 040, turn the runway 1 localizer.
040.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in. We've got the Fundy arrival, and we are expecting the ILS 23,
1 approach.
Bundy 5, Alex transition. All right, insert
Delta 180
that.
cross crank at maintain 7,000. Be Stewart altimeter 3035.
Kind of go back and re-step what's left of my flight route here, just to make sure I don't have anything crazy. But
Delta 188 crank at 7,000.
Crank at 7,000.
Hut, Lobster, Alex, top of drop, Bafty, Mux, Muvux, then the kind of like the right hand downwind, come back to Laris and Middick, and we're there. And if we go mist, we kind of do a little turn. We go north of the field. We hold.
Walker 3242 Heavy, it looks like you're through the localizer. You want vectors back resequencing?
Yep. Very good. Very good. All right, that'll work. That'll work.
Walker 3242 Heavy, roger, cancel approach clearance. Maintain 2,500 and turn left heading 260 vectors resequence.
But I needed it. I needed that. Just a little downwind sim. I needed a surprise.
2133, contact Boston, approach 133.0,
Because
good night.
330, Southwest 2133, good night.
I also did this. See if I can find it. I also did this. Therapy sessions. I also did this. Whoops. All right, hang on. Hang on. Oh, I'm having a hard time finding it now. Okay, stand by. All right, I also did this.
Hello, Finnair 2505, climbing 370.
Center 2505, Boston Center, good evening. Climb maintain level 370.
Climb and maintain 370, off in at 2505.
And 13 Juliet Hotel, Boston Center. It's just because you're too far away to be able to hear them. You're cleared to the
I'm really disappointed.
Portland Airport by a pilot controlled airspace.
I have
direct Augusta.
such buyer's regret,
Climb
but
maintain 10,000, expect flight level 200.
there's no going back now. So the biggest thing that caught me off guard was the fact that it is. So I'm gonna like this is my one beef, okay? This is my one beef. Well, there's two beefs.
And over 13 Juliet Hotel, clear to the Portland Airport. Spy upon entering controlled airspace.
When you get this,
Augusta,
when you load in, you see this, right? Ah, yeah, it's awesome. You come over here, quick view.
0 minutes after departure. Squawk 5312, hold for release.
Whoops, sorry. You jump in there and it's like, oh, this is fantastic. It was initiated back in January, and now like it's the most detailed, highly complicated anyway,
your reback is correct and advise this frequency number
it's an alpha release. Highly detailed, comprehensive handling, performance charts it follows, different variations.
Turn left heading.
It doesn't track lateral navigation. It doesn't. Oh, it's just like it's so early alpha, which.
Southwest 403 to center maintain 1000. The Albany altimeter.
I would not have paid $37 if I'd have known that. I would not have. But you ain't gonna get that money back, so I'm in. I guess I'm committed. So I just hope they do a better job than they have done on that DC-3 of theirs, because that thing's I don't know.
Request standby, Walker 3242.
I'm very bummed out.
Heavy cross Mujik at or above 2,500.
I know. It really was highway to the danger zone.
Mujik at or above 2,500.
Yeah, I just like that plane. So the thing is, maybe this is what.
Clear to the Charlie Yankee Romeo Airport by the Bangor.
This is what bums me out.
Radar vector is Millinocket, then as filed. Maintain 10,000, expect flight level 250, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is this frequency, squawk 3556.
I'm actually much more interested in the SR-71 than I am the C-17. So I'm like, well, what the heck? Let's go for it. You know, it's usually I would wait on something like that and let a few people that I know and trust test it out. But I'm like, what the heck? Let's. And not that $37 is 137. It's not that. But when I got it, and the very first thing it said was something to the effect of, "This is an alpha, early alpha access." And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. So yeah, probably less than half of the switches work. The texturing is not great. Like, I don't know what they did in their product shots, but they did some post production work, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah. Well, I guess they figure that everybody's on their Discord channel, because everybody on their Discord channel is like, oh yeah, it's Alpha. Welcome to the Alpha team. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be on the Alpha team. But I can't find anything on there that says that. So, oh well. I mean, I like the guy. The guy's done some great things, and he's active, and he's developing cool things and all that stuff. But in my opinion, in my humble opinion, this is the problem with the V-Sky Labs. The V-Sky Labs folks. Let me see if I can we do stuff by Well,
Boston Center 83 requested step away for 2 minutes.
United 83, that is approved.
hi, good fixins. I'm ranting a little bit. So, if we look, how many projects does he have that are helicopter projects? 3, 6, 9. 9 helicopter projects.
Walker 3242,
And then he has...
Airport at your 1 o'clock in 10 miles. Do you have it inside?
That's affirmative.
Walker 3242, having clear visual approach runway 1.
There's the SR. So there's the 10th project.
Heavy wind 1.
The dude has, the team, I should say, I don't know, it's one guy. They just have too much going on, and like nothing's ever finished. They're the carpenter that doesn't finish their own house. They start this project and they get it to kind of a state that it's workable, and then they like move on to the next thing. And that's what worries me about it. Like, I think if the dude focused everything on like one thing, he'd probably make like the Robinson, the R-44. I feel like that was something that he worked pretty well to completion, and as a result, it's awesome. But the rest of the stuff feels kind of unfinished. So, got here just in time for the rant. Now, I'm mostly done with the rant. My big thing is, I just didn't realize it was an alpha. It was in an alpha phase. So, but I guess I'm on the alpha team now, so I know. Congratulations, right? Yeah.
Alpha Delta, Madison VOR.
The R66. I don't have that one yet, but I bet it's good. I do bet it's good. And the DC-3 C-47 isn't bad. It just has some odd things that
Southwest 234 Rebecca is correct. Cross Madison at maintain 1000. The Bradley altimeter 3035.
But if you're wanting to fly, you know, if you're wanting to fly the SR-71 up to 90,000 feet at Mach 3 and fly from, you know, from Edwards Air Force Base to Brandenburg, you know, in an hour and a half, like, you need the ability to track a lateral path. Like, you can't hand fly that. Or well, you can, but you can end up in frickin' Oslo, Norway. Or, you know, Rome or somewhere. So, I don't know. It's okay, though.
Aircraft for taxi was at 62.
Might as well buy the Concorde. Yeah, no, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait, and if I get a Concorde, I'm gonna get it in Microsoft Flight Sim. I just can't do. And I should have stuck to my rule about getting things that fly intercontinental in X-plane, because I just don't. I took auto ortho off, and I just don't like what the default ortho or the default X-plane world looks like. So I don't really have a lot of. I mean, I don't have a lot of options, I guess, to fly outside the U.S. in X-plane. So any of those oceanic type aircraft are going to just have to be in Microsoft Flight Sim for me until the X-plane crew gets that part figured out.
Blue Street 5586, descend and maintain level 230, do not exceed 300 knots.
So, but this is the one that I picked up as kind of a, I don't know. I'm like,
descend and maintain 5000, fly heading 010 vector.
This is an alpha project, and it's freeware, and it's already better than the SR-71.
Parker 3242 heavy, welcome to Albany. Where are you parking?
Anyway.
Park 3242 heavy, Roger.
So I'm in the Warbird business, baby. Be ready. DCS coming your way soon.
Center Flexion 240, any chance direct destination airport and 10 minutes away, please?
Flexion 240, proceed direct Bangor, and that is approved.
All right, let's see what's going on in the VAT Sim world here. Yeah, we're just passing over Boston, heading out over the Gulf of Maine. Does look like we're
Boston Center,
hanging tight here with Halifax Terminal.
4000, expect level 310. 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency.
A fair amount of ATC, honestly. Oh, look at Central Park. Oh yeah, it's Northern Lights Tuesday as well. Dave L is up there flying. Very cool. Very cool. Winnipeg and Toronto centers are on. Denver Center. What are those guys doing on a Tuesday night? Seattle and Oakland, Mexico, Jamaica Mon down here, Miami. We must have a little event going across here. I wonder. I don't see a string of guys yet, but maybe these guys. United. No, they're from all over the place. What are our buddies doing? Ben Vanat over at Snohomish. That's in Washington. Casual.
I'm sorry, 3 Juliet
Look at
Hotel,
that
Vegas,
streak from Casual. 102 straight days. Wow.
3 Juliet Hotel, Boston Center, release for departure, time 0223.
My
Boy is not airborne in 5
hats
minutes.
off to
Advise
you,
frequency
sir.
no later than 0245. Your intention.
Dave L, he's doing the Tuesday nights, or Northern Lights Tuesday. There's downwind at the Cuba Municipal. What are you flying these days? What are you flying there, Mr. Downwind Simulations? Let's judge your landing. How do you do? 134. It's a lot of G's, man. It's a lot of G's, buddy. 76. What's he flying? Oh, he's in the flotation. All right, that's actually a pretty good landing then. That's a pretty good landing for that bird. Where are you taxiing? You just pulling off the side here or what? Going out into the neighborhood? McDonald's Boulevard. Ah, you probably were looking for some chicken tendies or something, weren't you? Is this your? Did you? Did we have an incident? Do I need to have a number for you to call there, Downwind Sim? What happened there? That doesn't look like a taxiway.
5460 across Jordan at
Did you blow a tire?
1000, the Providence
Yeah, I've got a lot of questions here. What happened there? Oh, changing planes there. Ah, you're still fixing the CJ4. High speed. You got some buddies there. Flying King is in the 7-8. Flew from your neck of the woods, St. Louis. And then, oh, this person too. Very nice. Who else? We're done judging. Schmitty's at Prairie Chicken. Prairie to Chicken Muni. Ooh, look at that. Sub 1G. Wow. Wow.
Taxi via Alpha to parking, and congrats on passing your replay.
What'd you fly into Prairie Chicken here?
Parking, thank you, boss.
PC-12. Whoa, holy cow, that's actually really good. That PC-12 is a squirrel. Oh yeah, I got the PC-12 too. Downwind Sim. I picked up three airplanes this week. It's no reason, just cause. No sale. Actually, I saved 10% on the PC-12. So Malcolm's somewhere. Going, I'm not sure. Medner's at Cedar City. Whoa. He's in the Beaver. Where's he flying to? He's doing some FSE ops down here in Utah, I bet. Very cool. 54 friends offline. 7 online. That's real world math there, guys.
Long Island, just left Long Island, MacArthur, Kilo, India, Sierra, Papa.
PC-12 might be the next Coronado to fix. Hey, I'm going to tell you this. The Coronado PC-12 is better than the SolWorks Sim PC-12 as it stands right now.
That's fine. If you're going to Block Island, just swap.
I said what I said.
327.
Convince me I'm wrong. If you have both, convince me I'm wrong. The X-Plane 11 PC-12 is currently better overall than the SolWorks Sim PC-12 and Microsoft Flight Sim.
Number 8, enter Alpha Province, 12 o'clock and 10 miles by the airport inside.
Oh, we have the airport inside.
Enter Alpha, clear visual approach, runway 23.
If you've got them both, make an argument. Make an argument. Convince me.
Southwest 403.
Convince me I'm wrong.
Heading 350, descend and maintain 3000, vector to final.
Now that said, Soulworks Sim is going to work on their plane and make it good because their Kodiak is fantastic, and they've got a Rans or a Vans or one of those. It's really good. So this one, they've got a bunch of issues that they know, and they've already pushed out a couple updates. Whereas
220, flight level 220, Southwest 2525.
we know if it ain't Downwind Sim messing around with it, Coronado ain't gonna fix their stuff. They're not gonna do anything with their stuff. So I do have the PC-12 for X-Plane. I do indeed. I would love to see a Downwind Sim mod on that. I really like that. I like that plane. That was the last one. One of the last ones that Thranda worked on with that Nojo was working on with Coronado before they touched and went their separate ways. You need to start releasing things before they're done. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the thing. And then if anybody has a problem with it, you just say, "Well, it's we're beta testing."
Maintain 200 direct to Augusta.
Yeah.
132 Hotel.
The dev game. It is what it is.
6 Juliet Victor holding short 15 at Bangor, ready for departure.
6 Juliet Victor on departure, fly runway heading, wind 19 at 8, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff 15, 6 Juliet Victor.
Oh, I actually need to take a little what is Downwind Sim or Slanty call it? Liquid recycling. Buy a plane, get emailed the JPEG. Free alpha, yeah. No, I'll end up putting the SR-71 on stream at some point.
Remember 89er Alpha, wind 250 at 8, runway 23.
I got it in the air, and it actually flies quite nicely. I didn't really get much above Mach 1, and all the little Christmas tree lights came on, and then the engine stopped working. So that's the extent of my testing, but I'll try to get better at it, and I'm sure that these Skylabs will push out updates, and I would think it'll be on stream at some point in time.
Victor, climb maintain 10,000 for Steve direct Millinocket.
Direct Millinocket up to 10,000 for 6 Juliet Victor.
United 1048, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good night.
Might ask him if I can just step out.
33 nothing, Delta 11.
Oh, there it goes. That's what Denver Center is known for.
United 1048.
Yeah, we're going to come on for about 30 minutes and then see you. They're so understaffed. So under Denver and Salt Lake. They just need more bodies.
Southwest 403, wind 170 at 10, runway 19, clear to land.
All right, I'm going to see if they'll let me step out and maybe hand me off. Boston Center, Frontier Flight 816.
Frontier Flight 816, Boston.
I say we're getting a little bit close to the edge of your airspace, and I was going to request a little time away. Would you like us just to head over Unicom?
Frontier Flight 816, you've got, another 8 minutes with me. So, Moncton Center's offline, change to advisory, it's approved. Have a good night.
All right, over to Unicom. You have a good night yourself, Frontier Flight 816. All right, guys. Yeah, give me just a sec here.
Victor, climb maintains level 250.
I'll leave you on with him. And I'll be right back.
Contact Boston approach 133.0. Good night.
Okay, this time Boston approach 32 nothing, Delta 1185. Have a great one.
Yep. American 1414, descend and maintain level 200.
Descend and maintain level 200, American 1414.
Fluxjet 240 Boston Center, are you back?
Fluxjet 240 is back with you.
Fluxjet 240, thank you. Descend and maintain 1000. The Bangor altimeter is 3023.
For that 1000, copy altimeter, Fluxjet 240.
Blue Street 5468, descend and maintain 8000.
Down to 8,000, Blue Street 5468.
Blue Street 5468, depart Mink, heading 040.
Depart Mink at 040, Blue Street 5468.
Novajet 42, leave my airspace. Moncton Center is offline. Change to advisories approved. Have a good night.
Change to advisory, Novajet 42, have a good night.
For 89er Alpha, welcome to Providence, taxi Bravo to parking. Have a good night.
Bravo to parking, 89 Alpha.
American 401, descend and maintain flight level 320.
Maintain 320 for 401.
Verify it was 320.
Yes, sir, 320.
Thank you. Blue Street 5586, descend and maintain 8000.
8,000, very much. Descending at 11, passing 11 off.
United 1162, Boston Center, climb maintain level 210. American 1936, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain level 230. American 1936, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain level 230. American 1414, leave my airspace. New York Center is offline. Change to advisories approved. Have a good night. American 1414, change to advisory is approved.
See you. American 1414.
Boston Center, FX 2364, just departed Boston, climbing to 8,900 for 1,400, 1,000.
FedEx 2364, Boston Center, climb maintain level 300.
Climb maintain 300, FedEx 2364.
We'll leave those guys on in the background just for some chatter. We'll
Delta 5811. Delta 5811, runway 28, taxi via Sierra, Mike Alpha, cross runway 33.
starting soon. What are you talking about? Oh, wrong one. Sorry. That's my intro screen. Hi. First time streamer, long time listener.
Right, 83, cross crank at maintain 7,000, the Stewart altimeter 3035.
The buttons, you got to click the right buttons. Okay, what do I need to do here? American Danish Radio, hello. Hello, first time chatter. We are flying from Newark, New York to Halifax, Nova Scotia. And we're just about halfway there, I think, maybe even a little further. This is us. Let me pull the right chart up here. IFR high. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, we're over halfway there. In fact, we need to look at our arrival here, don't we, guys? Yep, I better do that real quick. So we are... Let's go to Halifax. Let's go to the arrival. It's the Fundy 5. Here's what we need to be hitting here. 265. Oh, that's the hold. Really looks like our big one here is to get down to Logpo at 5,000. And then we get vectored out here. We're going to come back into runway 23. So 5,210. Pretty simple arrival. And American Danish Radio, welcome. Happy Tuesday. I hope things are going good for you.
586 depart, main heading 040.
So yeah, we need to go in here and we need to take a look at our QNH at the airport and all that stuff. Let's get all that in there. I don't think I can request that. Okay. So I'm going to come over here to SimBrief. And let's look at the details for the arrival airport. It looks like we've got a QNH of 3027. Current temperature at Halifax is -1. And our runway 23, might as well brief that while we have a second. Runway 23, ILS, runway 23 is what we have. Looks like we're looking at 650 for a barrow. And this is what we're expecting. We should have some help, but we're going to hit Dutton to Laros and come on in. We're going to be at 3,000 when we get to our glide slopes. Our initial fix here. Yeah,
Virgin 21 kilo, descend to maintain flight level 360.
360.
Oh, actually, we'll be above 3,000. No, what that does, this does not make sense. I've shot this approach before. Oh, is this a back course? No, I don't think this is. I don't think we're going to do it that way. Yeah, this is set as a back course approach, but there's no way they'll do that. If we were going to shoot this as a back course, we'd be above 3,000. We'd make our procedure turn, we'd come back in at 3,000. But I think we're out here to Deuter, and then we're coming in. Anyway, we'll expect to be 3,000 at Mutic, however you say that, and that should be fine for us. And then we said 620, right? 620, 650. All right, that's good there. And that gives us all of the things we need, I think. Yes, indeed. We're going to come over here, and yeah, we'll be ready to activate the approach phase when it comes time for that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Region 453 Boston Center, the key altimeter 3029.
I'm also going to grab the ATIS. It looks like we have information Delta.
Shamrock 14 Boston Center, go.
Currently winds are 210 at 5. Clear.
Southwest 2525, cross
altimeter 3030. And runway 23. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a right-hand turn off on runway, off of runway 23 to the main ramp area.
Virgin 21 kilo, leave my airspace.
Deuter, El Deuterino, if you're not into the whole brevity thing. Ah, good fixie.
WestJet 240, cross Bangor at or above 3,000, cleared ILS Yankee, runway 15 approach.
Cross Bangor above 3,000, cleared ILS Yankee 15, WestJet 240.
Yeah, I need to make sure I got some lighting going on here.
350 Boston Center. Where are you?
Right here. What do I have up here? Did I put some, we do some dim.
American 420, you're outside.
Yeah, you know what? I
and
think
you
we'll
will
be
remain
alright.
with instead of New York's airspace for a little bit. I'll send you a contact when you get close to Syracuse.
I think we're alright. There's top of descent, so I'm going to go ahead and dial in 5,000.
JetBlue 7485 Boston Center, climb maintain level 230. That'll be actually 210. That'll be your final.
And then, oh, there's approach right there, 19.2. Oh, no, it's, oh, it is. It's, we know it's our friend Tim. Very nice. He's just warning me I must be close to the TOD.
Shamrock 14 Boston Center, hello. Maintain 16,000. The Bradley altimeter is 3035.
I'll tell you what, we may just go contact him. Kind of feel like he's giving us a little bit of a warning here. So that's 1920. All right.
Sky 5527, Roger, squawk 5613.
I'm going to come over there. I don't know if I'm going to quite be in range for him just yet, but he's saying that he thinks we should start down. So I'm going to do that. Halifax Terminal, Frontier Flight 816. Am I close enough to talk to you yet?
Frontier 816, yeah, no problem, sir. So my airspace actually is where you are, but my altitude is level 230 and below. So you can stay with me for now. I'll give you a squawk code in just a moment, and we'll get you into Halifax.
Awesome, and just so you know, we are going to go ahead and start the descent right now, and appreciate the heads up there, and we'll just stand by for the squawk code, Frontier Flight 816.
Appreciate that. You're going to be my first Frontier aircraft into Halifax.
Well, I try to make everything a little unique, you know, Tim.
Appreciate that.
So Frontier doesn't fly either out of Newark or into Montreal, so it's a win-win. Hopefully I haven't destroyed your immersion in the chat here, but all right. You know what? I don't think we need to be descending quite so aggressively. How about we do about 2,000 feet a minute? And I'm curious as to why our top of descent was so far off. That's really interesting. It is a completely fake flight. FFT. Fake flight tonight. 816. That's who I am. That's what I do here. I blame the T. That's why I've switched over to the hard stuff now. I got a little Blue Dolphin. Blue Dolphin on the rocks. See, though, if you do this, good fixins, if you find a pretty enough descent, people don't like that. Like, they don't care if you ruin their immersion.
Foxtrot Yankee Victor, descend 4,000.
4,000, Foxtrot Yankee Victor.
Frontier 816, Halifax Terminal, good evening. I'll get you to recycle your transponder, squawk 4306.
4306, Frontier Flight 816.
Roger, thank you.
There we go.
Frontier 816, I have you identified in the descent out of level 277. We are landing runway 23 into Halifax this evening. The Halifax altimeter is 3030. Information Delta is current. You can continue down to 10,000.
All right, continue descent, 10,000, landing runway 23, and copy the altimeter 3030, Frontier Flight 816.
Appreciate that, thanks.
All right. I'm going to just preset that. We're not quite there yet. Yeah, we'll leave it. We're a few thousand away, but we'll just leave it. Tim Dog does that sometimes. Tried to pick at least pick an airline to fly to both airports, even if they don't fly directly in between them. Yeah, and I even did a little search today, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of did the old. I like the Pretty Eagle, and that's why I picked Frontier tonight. So, as I try to.
Foxtrot Yankee Victor, you're clear to the Halifax Airport. Arnab Zulu.
I tried to do the same thing where I'll get on FlightAware, you know, and I'll try to. I don't know. I'll try to find some semi-realistic route. Plus, like. I like doing FlightAware because sometimes you don't have a route idea yourself, and you'll be looking, you'll be like, oh, United flies from here to there, or whatever. And but all the ones that I saw tonight on FlightAware were flying to places that were uncontrolled, and I'm like, I kind of want to have ATC on both ends. And you always take a little bit of a chance when you're flying a 2-hour flight. Like, there's no guarantee that Halifax was going to stay online. But, yeah, it's working out so far. And anyway, plus I just like flying up here. I think these guys are, they provide some really good ATC. Really interesting places to fly. And this is just a part of the world that I just don't know anything about, because I've never been this far east, and certainly never been this far up into, you know, I've never been into Canada. So right now this is my
NovaJet 42 Halifax Terminal. Good evening.
My little passport, I guess. Yeah, Tim Douglas said I made liveries. Yeah, for the airplanes to fly to both. Yeah, and I think, you know. Like, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. Between the Phoenix and the PMDG, I've pretty much got everything covered. Like, there'll be some sectors that I don't have, you know, whatever. But, like, it's pretty amazing the amount of liveries that are available to both of those developers. The one thing that I'm a little bit curious about is, why doesn't JetBlue have a Phoenix livery? That's the one carrier that I have not been able to find. Can anybody tell me why? And I don't know. I'm not setting you up for a question. I just like why is that? When you think of A300s, A320s, I mean, you think JetBlue, right?
NovaJet 42 Halifax Terminal. Good evening. I appreciate Delta. We are landing runway 23, as you know, and the Halifax altimeter 3.
They have the wrong kinds of engines. I see. Oh.
Transponder.
Okay.
Squawk 430.
That makes sense.
Roger. We'll expect runway 23 with 30.
That's a level of immersion that's way above my head.
Appreciate that. Thanks.
You can find them though on the TO. Yeah, I'm really leery about liveries that are not directly from the outfit. I had a real problem with the AnyBill's A310 not working for me, and I troubleshot for months, and it turned out it was a FlightSim.to livery that I had downloaded that was causing a conflict, and the livery itself was okay, it worked fine, and then the A310 got an update and the livery didn't, and it caused, like, it was CTD. So it was really, so I've been really leery about that, but you have some of the JetBlues. Yeah, I need to go grab some, because it limits you in the States if you don't have a JetBlue livery for an A300, A310. Virus.to, thank you, Downwind Sim. Sounds like my kind of website. That's not a link. I'm definitely not gonna test you on that one. All right, let me get to. There's probably some kind of a checklist here that I should be looking at. Descent. We've got everything set up in the MCDU. We're gonna go ahead and go medium.
Frontier 816, descend 6,000.
Descend 6,000. Frontier Flight 816. 816. They like that 816, not 816. Barrow's set. Cabin lights are on. Exterior lights we're close enough to 10,000 that we'll go ahead and put these guys on. Oops. Click spots again. All those look fine. And flap schedule is all that's left here. Everything there looks good. We are actually above freezing right now, so even though it's -1 on the ground, I see like a little bit of a cloud layer there, so maybe I'll be careful about some potential low-level icing, but for now we're okay. You can see there's our little vector, kind of a right-hand downwind vector. We'll be ready for that. Zoom in a little bit here. But down we go. 6,000. By the way, what am I looking for here? My speed limit is exceeded. Is it? Am I a little fast? Yeah, I am a little fast, aren't I? Yeah, we're slowing down though. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and I think I left I left the speed brakes armed. Missed that step on the checklist. Hopefully JPC has gone to bed, or his fiance is distracting him with their favorite TV drama. What am I looking for here? 132 on the approach, 127 on the landing speed. Okay. Tim Dog doesn't care about the engines much. If both are available, you want them to be correct, but yeah, if I only have one engine variant, I'm not going to limit myself. Yeah, and I don't know enough about these planes to know, like, to feel the difference.
You're going to be,
I'm sure, like, Sonate would,
progress on the aircraft,
he'd be able to,
as they're doing about 310 knots on the ground. I'm going to get you to reduce speed just for spacing purposes and sequencing. 230 knots or less indicated.
What is that? What was his reduced speed?
Anyway, somebody like that who flies the jet all the time would probably be able to tell you the difference, but like I sure can't. Hi, Cody. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, co-pilot. There's 6,000. We'll level off here. Kind of give ourselves a chance to get our speed right. And
Frontier 816, descend 4,000.
4,000, Frontier 816.
No jet 42, descend 6,000.
Descend 6,000, no jet 42.
Roger.
Here comes my other dog. The only question will be is if he bumps the trim wheel. This is not the one that normally does that. It's my yellow. He likes to rub his head on the trim wheel. Oh, there we go. We see our airport in the distance. PFD is getting just a little bright, so turn that down so I can actually read what's going on. And yeah, we're pretty close. If I overspeed the CJ3, it'll automatically level off to slow down. Oh, very nice. That's pretty cool.
Showing 210 at 5 knots. Clear to land, runway 23.
Cleared Loran, runway 23, Foxtrot Yankee.
It's kind of like this plane. If you get too slow, it'll automatically engage toga, and just to keep you out of that. Called the alpha floor, I think.
You're clear to Halifax Airport for the ILS, runway 23 approach, due tier transition.
Cleared ILS 23 into Halifax, the due tier transition, Frontier Flight 816.
Appreciate that, thanks.
All right, due tier. That's what we got dialed in, boys and girls. Let's double check down here. Yep, Logpo and due tier. That's us, baby. And it looks to me like, yep, we'll take it out here, and then we'll be on this vector until he tells us to turn and come on in. And at some point in time, we'll expect down to 3,000 as well. So, Tim Dog, you flew into Halifax from Toronto last night. Yeah, that's a great sector, as they say. At Toronto Airport is really, it's really a fun airspace. That's taking off over that city, man. It's something else. It really is cool. I don't have I had a payware in X-Plane, but I don't in X-Plane 12. Here comes inbound traffic, I think. I wonder if we'll be behind him. Probably. But anyway, I had a payware in X-Plane 11, I should have said. I don't in X-Plane 12, and I don't in Microsoft Flight Sim. But it definitely is a spot I like to fly out of. Although I've been flying out of Toronto City Center a little bit more because of the Porter Airlines and their Q400 that they fly. I wonder why I'm not picking him up. Oh yes, I think I am actually. That's him right there. All right, we're slowing 200. That's on the FMC, and we do have, this is just a reminder, we've got our destination data in, but we're slowing to 210. Everything's looking good. When's the PC-6 going to go to 12? I don't know. I missed that plane. They're too busy building the Mixmaster and all that, the Islander and all that stuff. I don't know.
NovaJet 42 descend
I don't
4,000.
know. That's a great plane. That was one of their better ones. Yep, there we go. Yeah, we're right behind that guy. That's cool. But hopefully soon. I haven't honestly heard though. Like I said, once I found out that the Beaver was going to get updated, I sort of stopped paying attention to Thuranda. I'm like, yes, it's all I've wanted. And in the meantime, I picked up the Stationair and the Kodiak was updated too. So those were two pretty good ones. All right, I'm at flaps 1. I could go flaps 2 if I wanted to. I think I'll hold off for a little bit. Pitching up a little, but not too bad. How's the ride back there? Nice and smooth for you? You pitching up too much, it gets a little choppy. My dog hacking a lung out. Did I get the deuter transition? I got the, yes, I got the deuter transition. Tim Dog, yep. I'm actually at flaps 2 speed. I'm going to go ahead and do flaps 2. Dane Flat, welcome. Raiders, you get the awkward hello wave. It was pretty cool, Dane, hearing you on the Newark ramp there. And hopefully you had a good flight. I didn't hear where you were going, but sounds like we didn't depart a whole lot right before you. So anyway, thanks for the raid, man. And yeah, happy Tuesday. Spider Steve, hello. Raid, not the bug spray.
Frontier 816, just looking for that base turn after. With the approach clearance.
I'm sorry about that. Can you repeat for Frontier Flight 816?
Frontier 816, no problem, sir. With your approach clearance, when you reach Dutier, the turn to Lee Ross, just join the base runway 23 is expected. Can you make a right turn heading of 145?
All right, I apologize. I thought we needed to be vectored, but we will turn right 145, Frontier Flight 816.
Frontier 816, no problem, sir. I appreciate that. And then if you want, you can continue that right turn direct to Lee Ross for the approach.
Perfect. We'll keep the turn going direct to Lee Ross for the ILS approach, Frontier Flight 816.
Excellent. Right. Yeah, just for the next time, the way that it works is that in case there's heavy traffic, in your FMC where it shows vectors after Dutier, is if you do not receive your approach clearance prior to Dutier, you are to maintain an outbound track of heading of 055 approximately. That's just a way to prevent you turning base and then final for the closing over the approach. But if you do happen to receive your approach clearance prior to Dutier, then you are able to complete that star turn inbound to Lee Ross at your discretion, and then come in for the approach.
All right, that makes sense. I appreciate the clarification on that.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right. Did I get the approach phase activated? No, it must have activated it automatically for me, I guess. All right.
NovaJet 42, I'm going to request an speed of 1.
We're going to go ahead and activate that.
And
I actually need to turn a little bit more.
So continue the outbound
so it's not such a drastic intercept here, but
for the approach.
Roger that, but let's hit heading 045. Now 180 knots.
Yep, 055 degrees, and I'll get that turn. You can expect.
I'm a little concerned it didn't allow me to activate my approach phase there. Okay, well, interesting. All right, that's fine though. Okay, we're below the glide. And did I turn a little too aggressively? No, I think I'm okay. I think we're going to be fine. As long as we're below the glide, here comes the localizer. Yeah, I think we're just fine. Lights are on. Flaps 2 are set. I can go direct to Laros, and then that might have activated it, Tim is saying. Yeah, so anyway. Oh, Dane went to Rochester. Went out to the Rock. Very nice. Very nice, sir.
Yankee Victor.
Well, I really appreciate you coming in, and thank you to the Raiders for joining. If we haven't met, my name is Brent. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel.
Thanks very much, Halifax. I'm going to be
see if we grab this localizer.
Aviation parking.
And we are basically flaps full here.
NovaJet 42 vectors initially.
Put the gear down also.
Right heading 145 degrees.
Okay, fully configured.
Right heading 145, NovaJet.
There is no tower here, so we'll get our landing clearance from this guy here. And oh boy, that was okay. There we go. We got a little bit of a crosswind here. It looks like 279 at 25.
Melvin Roy. Who's that?
Who is that guy? Chewy, what's going on, man? Oh, it's Jeffrey B coming in. Jeffrey B, you rascal.
On the localizer, about 9.5 miles from the threshold. The winds are 210 at 5 knots. You're clear to land, runway 23.
Clear to land. Oops. Clear to land 23. Frontier Flight 816. Wrong button.
NovaJet 42. You can continue that.
Jeffrey, how are you? Good to see you.
Number 2, following that Airbus, 5.4 miles.
Nice to see you, my friend. I love the Jeffrey B wave emote that you've created, by the way. That thing is awesome.
NovaJet 42, that's
thing is incredible.
Yeah, you are clear to the Halifax airport for the straight and ILS runway.
Boy, this really slowed me down.
Pull up during the race.
Slowed me down a long way from the airfield. I'm still like 8 miles out, and it's got me all the way down to 140. What the heck? That's interesting. Yeah, 145 at Middick. I'm not at Middick yet, though, am I? No. Why am I so slow already? Yeah, something's not quite right here. So hopefully there's nobody in trail, because I am like Cessna 172 slow here right now. This is crazy. I'm just crawling in.
NovaJet 42, I have it.
There's a lever. There's no lever, there's a button. Once you go, Tim Dog says, once you go to flaps 2 in manage speed and approach mode, it slows way down. Okay, well.
Transition because it's actually the initial fix for the approach.
I was worried if I didn't throw flaps, it was gonna go toga lock on me. So we'll be all right. Need the link for the stream where I was flying the 172 at 145 knots. It's the new. I put the Basler conversion on that Airfoil Labs 172, so I've got the turbine version of it. I'll see if I can find it. I'll have my research department get that link to you.
4 miles behind that traffic. They're doing about 120 knots on the ground.
All right, well, it wouldn't be any fun at all if I didn't hand fly this a little bit, right? Let's see if we can... Oh, and I can't find my... Okay, I'm going to have to do this. Man, this is super dark up here. I need to go to Dome Light Dim. Let's do that. Let's come down here. Let's click on that guy. Okay. Let's see if we can fly this thing. Nice crabby crosswind. We'll see how bad of a mess we can make this. Again, if we're able to land successfully, we will turn right. If we go missed, I have no idea because I've forgotten what the missed approach is. We'll climb. I know the first part of my missed approach is climb. My friend Eric from Norway taught me that. Oh my goodness, Jeffrey. You are killing me here, dude. That's really nice of you. Holy moly.
1,000.
1,000. Checked. Jeffrey dropping a high five of gift subs.
747, clean up the sky.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, and it's working. I'm off the center line. Oh, it's working. And I'm high on the glide slope. You rascals, you. You rascals. Jeffrey, thank you so much, dude. You're awesome. Alright, can I recover?
500.
That tricky Halifax winds now. It's coming straight down the pipe here on me. That's the other thing. Now I'm low. Oh man, this is... Yes, I'm getting yelled at. And rightly so.
100 above.
Oh my goodness. Now that was effective. Well played. Well played, my friend. Come on, baby. Oh, now I'm way too high. I have completely botched this approach.
Going around.
I might have to. I may have to. Oh, this is ugly. I should be. Continue, by the way. Oh yeah, this is perfect. It's just how the pros do it right here.
40, 30, 20, retard.
Just how the pros do it. Right down the old right-hand side. Right?
Good job.
No, it was horrible, but I will take it. Alright, reversers engaged. That was a really good job of distracting me, you guys. Nicely done. That was funny. That was very good. The timing was perfect.
The traffic, the next rate at your discretion, and 21 correction ground on frequency 121.9er.
Hanging it right and over to ground point niner, and yeah, we love flying up here, so I'm glad you're on. Thanks for the ATC. Thanks for the help tonight with the couple of little things there. I love learning about your airspace, so we'll see you next time for Frontier Flight 816.
There's so many differences between Canadian and American airspace. I learn myself when I fly, so I appreciate the remarks. Thanks.
All right, we are off
NovaJet 42, that traffic
safely.
has cleared the
Safely, and we have some ground frequency here, so hang on for a second. And I will appropriately thank everybody.
We're going to the Gateway FB on the south end. Can we keep it rolling to at least Bravo?
You can continue right to Juliet if that helps.
I'll try to keep going here.
That'll be great. We'll expect to...
All right, there we go. And I'm going to pull up the chart here. Halifax ground. Good evening. Frontier Flight 816. We're clear of runway 23, just heading anywhere.
Frontier 816, Halifax ground. Welcome to Halifax. Where would you like to be parking?
Yeah, we'll just go into the center of the terminal area. That'd be just fine.
Perfect. All right. Continue your taxi on Charlie and turn right on Alpha. And the apron is at your discretion. Parking is at your discretion.
All right. Then we'll go Charlie Alpha to the ramp. Appreciate the ATC. And, yeah, we'll see you next time, Frontier Flight 816.
Thanks for flying to Halifax.
And we'll get out of the way of this guy here. We can also do a little cleanup work here. It probably starts with turning the landing lights off. Let's go to taxi light, turn these guys off, and we can get the APU going here as well. Whoa, boy. Pretty much a pro. Yeah, pretty much a pro. APU start. Alright, flaps are getting cleaned up. Halifax. Stole landing for bonus points. Truck pilot taxi, yeah. I've had a tea and now an ice water. Iowa Scotsman. I'm a half a drink over my limit. Oh, and wait a second. My scenery is not loading. Oh, that bites. That absolutely 100% bites. This is the default scenery. Shoot, guys, I'm so sorry. I was really looking forward to pulling up there's some really awesome night lighting here at the Halifax terminal. And some really pretty blue lettering and stuff like that. But this is not it. So, alright, one more problem to troubleshoot in a night of troubleshooting issues. This is yet another one on the list. The biggest issue I have with the default Microsoft airports is, number one, the buildings look horrible, but number two, there's no night lighting. You can't see for diddly squat. Alright, there we go. I wonder why that didn't work. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. We're there, we're safe, and life is good. We've got APU power to put the bleeds on here. We're going to turn everything else off.
Very good evening.
And strobes can come off, beacon off. We will leave the... Yeah, we won't even have the logo lights on. All that stuff is going to be good there. We are going to go ahead and cut the engines.
Gateway FBO straight ahead on apron 2.
And we're going to call it a night here, guys. Now, that's a real bummer here. That is a real bummer. I'm going to just double check because I could have swore... Oh, wait a second. I have Moncton in Microsoft. I have Halifax in X-Plane. Yeah. All right, well, let's look at our landing there. 118. That was a little slow. 1.07 Gs was pretty good, all things considered. But I was like, it was, as you guys saw, I was all over the place. It doesn't really show up in this track, but I was all over the place. And then I was up and down and all around. And from the tower, it probably looked okay. But, yeah, that was overall definitely not my best. But that's okay. That was a well-played sub-bomb by our friend Jeffrey B. And so I need to, once again, say thank you to him. In fact, I think I'm going to do this. And let's thank this guy the right way.
Thanks for watching my papa.
Thank you, my friend. 5 gift sub bombs from Jeffrey B to our friend Jim's Charlie 172 Juliet Hotel, our friend Tim .34, Wildcat Mike, Plains, and Euclid Yo. You guys are all tier 1 gift subbed, gift scripted now. We also had Awake Tig give a follow. I think you must have come in from the Dane Flats raid. I'm sorry I didn't see that, but thank you for the follow. And Dane, again, thank you very much for the nice raid. And then American Danish Radio, it was a pleasure meeting you as well. Thank you so much for your follow. And Mike Stein, M. Stein got the whole party started with a gift sub to Nick Gressler. So, wow, a lot of generosity tonight, and I really, really appreciate it. We can, yeah, it means a ton. It means a ton. How are you, Mrs. Lincoln? What are you talking about here? The Halifax for Microsoft Flight Sim they're the same guys that make the one in X-Plane. Oh, Downwind Sim is referring to Jeffrey, saying, speaking of which, you're a cast in a play at your local community theater. Gotcha. All right, well, that is going to do it for me tonight. It's kind of a one and done night on a Tuesday. Fortunately, I get to work tomorrow. Got a good job to go to, but I got to get myself some sleep. I am back on the flight deck on Thursday. We are going to fly another part of our airmail route. It's that airmail route 21 West. And we left off, speaking of Rochester, that's where we left off with the last leg. We're going to go Rochester to Erie to Cleveland, and then we're going to turn it around and start heading back eastbound. That's all part of that route that we read about in the book Fate is the Hunter. So anyway, sleep is for old people. Downwind Sim's out of here. All right, Downwind Sim, good talking to you as well. But anyway, that's what's coming up for me on Thursday, and then Saturday I am going to fly in that I-20 corridor event down south. I'm going to be in the SR-22, and I actually have about 5 different places I want to try to fly. It should be kind of fun. It's like a little bit of an out and back deal. Good fixins, you're out. All right, Brett, thanks again for you or for coming in as well, and everybody else who also came in. Guys, it's so awesome to be able to hang out on a Tuesday night and do our thing here, right? It's just amazing. I'm going to find somebody who actually knows how to fly the A320, so that you can really you can understand that this is actually a nice airplane and fun to fly and does some really amazing things. So let's go say hello. And he's Canadian, so it's like a full circle thing here. Let's go raid our friend Pure Luck and see what he's up to. It looks like he is going. Oh, he's over in Turkey. He's flying abroad. So anyway, let's go say hey to him. Looking forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. Actually, can't wait to fly with you again. Have a good rest of your midweek, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless.